I recently checked out the Astro A20s for PC and Xbox, and while the sound was good, the build quality was questionable. Thankfully with the A40 and A50, build quality isn't a concern, and even the sound seems better. Here's a quick tour of each so you know what they look like. Combination of metal and plastic for the frame. They're almost the same in design, and both can get mod kits so you can replace this part of the headband. I'm not a big fan of the gamer look, but they're both comfortable, and they have nice soft fabric ear cups, which rotate and tilt. They're also adjustable with a good amount of flex. They're not making any sound when I do this, yet, so that's good so far. They do seem well made. The A40 has some cool extra customization options, being able to swap the microphone, speaker tags and cushions. It's a wired headset though, and comes with the Mixam Pro, which features Dolby Digital surround sound processing, and allows for quick game to voice balance settings. Also 4 different equalizer modes, and the main volume control. The dials have that smooth and tight feel to them, making the quality feel really high. On the back there's optical in, stream out and USB audio. And on the front, digital daisy chain in and out, headset and aux, glossy plastic on top, rubberized base. The A50 is a wireless headset and comes with a base station, so you just recharge them by docking them. This set is for Xbox and PC, so there's a switch along with the charge port. And on the back it has aux, optical out and in, and the USB connection. Both can use the Astro Command Center for the software, to adjust things like the EQ presets, microphone volume and side tone, stream port settings and default modes. Here's a look at the A50 software, 3 EQ settings adjustable on the headset, and there are even some for the microphone. Both microphones are on flexible arms, and now here's a quality check. So this is the A40 microphone, and other than a few pops due to the position, the sound is quite good for a headset. Sounds fairly natural to me anyway, not tinny. And the volume isn't too bad either, but this is on max. Also, it filters out all the background noise, but the filters might be up a bit high, because as you've no doubt noticed, it's not letting me finish sentences. Upon further testing, it seems to be a volume issue, so if I don't speak loudly enough, it'll just assume I'm not talking, so make sure you're putting enough volume into your voice. Case in point, it trailed off at the end there because I didn't have the power in my voice anymore, so you actually have to speak pretty loudly for this. The good news with that is it's not going to pick up all the background noise. There's actually a lot going on here today and it's not picking it up. So that's actually a good thing, but there's a trade-off as always. This is the A50 microphone and it sounds similar, although to me it sounds like it has a reduced frequency range. However, it does appear to be letting me finish sentences, so that's good. It's still removing the background noise though. So as far as mics go, I mean, they're good. They're just nothing super special or amazing, and there are pops and clicks, like you just see there. And that's because the microphone is too close to my mouth, even though I've actually put it further away than the other one. So I think they need more volume somehow. And just quickly testing for latency, this test isn't exact. I'm just rapping on beat. It looks like there might be a slight delay on the microphone, and a tiny delay on the headset, which would mean there's a slight delay on send and receive. Not a big deal though, it's very minor. As for the headphone quality, with both on flat, the A50s sound a bit flatter. When turned up, they don't seem as sharp. The A40s sound a bit brighter and a bit clearer, and to my ears they sound like they have a slightly nicer soundstage. Here's what each sounds like when recorded through a microphone. By the visualizers, a lot of the time they look really similar, but I think there are more higher mids on the A40s. Also, when I was messing around with the EQ and volume, the A40s hurt my ears a bit, whereas the A50s didn't. So while there isn't much difference being shown in the visualizers, it seems like there's a pretty big difference at high volumes, with the A50s being much better overall. I think they had a better bass response too. They're both fairly nice sounding headsets though, better than a lot of others. So the sound quality is probably their best feature. In game, of course, no problems. Felt I had a good grasp of where people were, wasn't hindered at all. And as usual, the Xbox needs both a USB and optical audio cable to be plugged in for them to work. It sounded great though, was good fun to use. But of course I did most of my testing on computer. Same goes for the A40, gave it a quick try on the PlayStation 4, and was good except I'm not really a fan of wired headsets. I'd definitely recommend wireless. And lastly, the weight of each, about 372 grams for the A50 and 371 for the A40, both fairly standard weights. In conclusion, you can probably just look at how much these cost and figure out which one is the best of the two. As I say, you get what you pay for, but the A50s are quite pricey anyway. But regarding these headsets in general, there's a lot to like about them. I do see why so many people recommend them. The sound really is much better than a lot of gaming headsets that I've tried. But whether or not they're the best or worth the money, I guess it's up to you and what you actually want. The A50s do seem to have all the features you'd want, including the Dolby Surround, decent microphone, really good sound quality, decent range, comfortable after hours of use. They've got a lot going for them, and unfortunately most headsets don't work with the Xbox, so you might be limited in your choice if you want a really good headset. Although I haven't tried that many, I'm going to guess that these are up there with the best, so they're definitely worth a look. As for the A40s, if you need to daisy chain your headsets for like a team match or something, then I guess that's what these are made for. It seems more like a solution headset, so it's for a specific use. That said, the quality is still high, everything is quite good on them. I might just have a bias toward wireless headsets. I just can't imagine wanting to buy a wired headset anymore. I've been using wireless for about 10 years, and I just refuse to go back. But if this is what you want, then these are good too. The only thing I'd change on these would be the design to be less gamery. Apart from that, everything seems quite good. So I hope that helps. Special thanks to Astro for sending these out for review. And if you'd like to help support the channel, I'll leave the usual links in the description. And as always, subscribe, like and share this video, and I'll catch you in the next.
Excellent. Collateral damage.